What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to be saving my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Evelyn, you ready? Wave. Turn on light. Okay, let's go. Oh,
Hi.
how are
Oh
you?
my God. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
I am 37.
All right. So you got the subject. Are modern women really aware of how bad things have gotten?
I don't think they are. I
Okay.
actually just started listening to you a few days ago.
Uh
I don't
oh.
know how I did not know who you were. I don't do the YouTube. I don't listen. I work all day long. So I
Uh
found
oh.
out about
Well, there you go. Oh,
yeah. So I just found out about you and I've been binge listening to you. While I'm working out, you're in my ear. I'm listening. So I'm like, oh
are
my
you
God.
single? Are you single? Or are you married?
So I am divorced.
Okay. Any
I
children?
am no kids.
Okay. Go ahead.
Um, yes, I've been listening. I absolutely love you. Um, I'm asking my friends, like, hey, do you guys know who this is? They're like, oh, that's my frat brother. Oh, you just found out about him. I'm like, listen, I work and I'm not allowed to have my phone. If I could have
Okay.
my phone, I would listen to you all day.
So,
But
what outcome do you want to have for the rest of your life with a man?
I want a new husband.
Okay. Uh,
Um,
Now, how long were you married the first time?
5 years.
And you said you didn't have any children. Do you
We
want to
don't
have
have any.
children in the future? Or are you good on that front?
I I'm 37, so I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
I want a child really bad. Um, I just don't
So,
know how realistic that is for me at my
well,
age.
sit down and talk with your OBGYN. They can help you out more than anything else. But so let me ask you a question. Who filed for divorce?
I did.
All right. So you want another husband.
Yes.
Let's say you and I were dating. And let's say that I'm the kind of man that you would love to marry. Okay?
Okay.
Let me go ahead and do my Thanos snap so I can change the world around to my benefit. I'm gonna change the world. My reality. I'm the man you would love to be. You would love to be Mrs. Kevin. Can I talk to your ex-husband?
You could talk to him. He might not talk back.
No, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna call him. Can I? If I talk to your ex-husband, what would he tell me? If I would say, "Hey, tell me about what it's like being married to Miss Evelyn."
Um, so
Would he give you a
my
ringing endorsement, or would he tell me to find another applicant?
I'm his third wife. He should not be given any advice.
Okay. See,
Um,
I'm
I don't
asking.
know.
I'm asking what would he? But okay. See, let me tell you what's
Who would
wrong with what you said.
okay.
Okay. You took what I said personally, and you're taking shots at this guy. And all I'm asking is, how did he experience you? So by your answer, I'd already be turned off
Okay.
because you haven't done. You're showing that you haven't done the work to even just be to answer the question. Because you have a job, right?
Absolutely.
Have you ever hired anyone?
Yes.
Okay. Do you not check previous work history?
Yes.
Okay. Your husband is your previous job. It would be smart as a business person to check previous work history. And if somebody came through the door applying, saying, I'd love to work here, and I said, okay, well, tell me about your previous work history and your employees. Oh, they better not say nothing about me. They can't keep an employee. See?
Okay.
Does that make sense though?
He's probably gonna say that I'm loud
Okay.
and somewhat argumentative and that I feel that I am in charge
Are both of
or
those
that I
things
want to be in charge.
okay? He would say that you're loud. Is that accurate?
I am Hispanic, so I'm a little loud.
Okay, Hispanic does not mean loud. I can't let you do that to Hispanic people. That's an Evelyn thing.
Okay.
So are you loud?
I am.
All right. Are you argumentative?
I am a little argumentative.
Okay. What's the number one thing men want from a woman, especially higher value men?
A
Not a
woman
trick
that
question.
listens. A woman that
Cooperation.
listens.
Cooperation.
Cooperation.
And if you're argumentative, that goes conflict to cooperation. Argumentative, because ultimately what men want is peace. Peace and tranquility. So argumentative may make for good, passionate makeup sex, but it can tend to make for chaotic living. And then we put loud on top of that. There's no peace with loud. What do you think about that?
I agree with you, and I am working on that.
What's the name of your therapist?
John Cusack.
Exactly. You don't have a therapist, so you're not really working on it. So
I
if
do
you
have a
can,
therapist.
John Cusack.
John Cusack. I can show you the bill.
Okay, I
$150.
believe you. I thought John Cusack is an actor too. So
No, that's his name.
okay. So how long have you been? How long have? And is he a psychiatrist, psychologist, life
He's a
coach?
therapist. Like I think he's just PhD.
Cool. And how
Yeah.
long have you guys been working together?
I've been with him 7 years.
Oh my God. No. Nope. Absolutely not.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Therapy is you're supposed to graduate from therapy. Therapy can become another addiction. You were with that therapist longer than with your ex-husband.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that to
So
me. Don't do that to me, Kevin.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying on the open market, what you said is I want a husband. And I said, all right, can I talk to your previous employers? And you said what you said. And I said, okay, well then, but regardless of what my previous employers are going to say, I see my issues and I'm working on it. All right, cool. Tell me about how you're working on it. I've been working on it for 7 years. I ain't got 7 years. If you still loud and argumentative about the 7 years,
Oh,
I'm just saying that's how men think. That's how
okay.
men
So,
think.
in my defense, I
Okay.
was worse in the beginning, but in
Okay.
them 7 years, let me just not. I'm not trying to throw blame or bash
Okay.
or anything. There
Okay.
was infidelity for 2 years where
How
his
often did you? How
mistress.
often did you cheat?
No, I didn't cheat at all. His mistress came up
Okay.
to me, and I got arrested because his mistress fought
Mm-hmm.
me, and I'm the one who got like. Imagine
Hold
being
on. I
newlywed
want to be your his mistress just came up to you in the Kroger and started swinging on you.
and just started. She didn't just start swinging. It was a little back and forth. I tried to leave the situation, but she was like in my car, and he wouldn't like. It was
How
a
did she?
mess.
How did she even know you?
I don't know. She said when she approached me, she's like, I know who you are. She's like, I know that he was right there. I guess he told her about me, but that was his mistress for 2 years while we were together.
So
So
your ex husband was in someplace with his mistress, and
mhm,
his mistress rolled up on you.
rolled up on me.
Why?
I don't know to fight. That's what I
Why?
said.
Okay, ma'am. But okay, listen. What I need you, ma'am. There's always a reason why people do what they do,
Mhm.
and you're not innocent in this thing. You know something. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty. But I'm just asking. Nobody just rolls up and says, "Hey, you're the wife of the man I'm the mistress to."
So
If she wanted to fight you, was she saying why? There has to be some words exchanged.
what happened was she came
Mm-hmm.
up to me and she asked me what I was doing with her boyfriend. He was
Okay.
my husband at the time. I said,
Right.
lady, I don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And she started pulling out her phone and showing me receipts. Like I was just talking to him, and I'm like, ma'am, you need to get away from me. And I'm like, sir, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm like, you need to get out. This was in my car. Like I was
Okay.
minding my
Okay.
business.
Hold on. So were you guys married? Were you separated?
No, we were married at the new 3 months into the marriage, and I stayed because I loved
So
him
let me
so
hold on. You were 3 months married,
much.
and a woman comes up to you and says, "Why are you with my boyfriend?"
An old woman too,
Okay,
a
hold on.
Shirley.
Hold on. Where did she see you with her boyfriend, your husband?
She seen me. He was in my car. She came up to my car. I think
Okay,
she was we at
okay,
his
ma'am.
job. She was
Okay,
looking for him.
you're confusing me because the way you've told the story is you were someplace and she came up to you and he was there also. You and your
Okay,
husband were together.
me and my husband. I was outside of his job waiting for him. He
Okay,
came out of his job. He got into my car,
right.
and she was like staring at me. I didn't know who she was. She
Okay,
knew who I was. She didn't
right.
approach him when he was coming to get in the vehicle.
Uh huh.
She waited for him to be in the vehicle, and then she came over and knocked on the window, and I
Uh
rolled
huh.
my window down,
Uh
and
huh.
then that's when everything started.
And she said, "What are you doing with my boyfriend?"
Yes,
All right. And so at that point, what did your husband say?
he he said he didn't know her, and then she pulled out her phone, and then she started showing me like the text, like everything.
Okay. Um, was there a car behind you?
Was there a car behind me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Then why didn't you leave?
So I wanted him to get out of my car.
No.
I asked him to get out of my car.
No, ma'am. A strange woman walks up to you and knocks on your window when your husband gets in the car.
hmm
You didn't know her. She was staring at you.
hmm
You rolled down the window. That's
Yep.
not wise.
So I'm gonna tell you something. We were
Hold
at the
on.
police station. My husband
Okay,
works.
I don't. Okay, see, you want to fight,
No, I don't.
ma'am.
I promise you, I don't.
Okay, I do. I do what I do very well. Okay.
Okay.
There was an opportunity for you to egress and avoid the situation, but that's not your way. You meet conflict head on. A woman that you didn't know whether she's armed or not, came up to your automobile. Your husband, the person you were there to pick up, was safely in the vehicle. The smart thing to do would have been to put your car in reverse and drive away. But no. You're going to listen to what a woman has to say because what you do, and she rolled down the window. And then she rolled down the window. You rolled down the window. She had to say, "What you doing with my boyfriend?" Then when she said that, what did you say to him?
I said, "Who's this lady?"
What did he say?
He said, "I don't know her. My ex-girlfriend."
I don't know her, my ex-girlfriend. Those two things don't
hmm
match.
I know. I know.
See, I'm not for the cheating thing, but I'm just saying, man, you're a fighter too. You could have easily said, y'all have been married 3 months. Could have been the ex-girlfriend. She could have been crazy. Did you give your man the benefit of the doubt? Not the way you
I
telling this,
tried.
not the way you telling the story. I don't
No.
hear benefit of the
She
doubt.
pulled out her phone. She pulled out her phone. There was no benefit of the doubt. She had
Okay, ma'am.
receipts.
She pulled
She
out
was
her phone
telling me
after you.
everything that he was doing that day.
No. The window was up. Your husband was in the car. You had to roll down the window. Mistake number one. Her pulling out the phone. Your car has PRND21 transmission. Put it in reverse. Back the French toast up. Drive down the street. What if that woman had a gun, some acid, a razor? You don't know what's going on. So kind of just like you came in here saying that your husband shouldn't be saying nothing. I'm not saying he was right, but I'm saying, ma'am, for your own safety. But that's not the way you roll. You're a fighter.
I'm working on that.
Well,
I'm less
you're probably great in bed, but that's great. But that's it. But nobody wants to be married to a fighter. Men want peace, and it's masculine, man. Ma'am, it's masculine. The feminine in you should have been trying to avoid confrontation. You asked your husband, who is this person? You shouldn't have rolled your window down. But after you rolled your window down, what are you doing with my boyfriend? That's your husband. You should have said, this woman's crazy. Let me back out of here. drive down the road. Who was that? Oh, I don't know. My ex-girlfriend. Then you have that question over there. But you ended up getting arrested.
I was
Yeah.
also younger. I
I
wasn't.
heard,
I
I heard
wasn't.
very well, ma'am. You got arrested.
Yes, correct. I was also younger.
How
So
how long did you spend in jail?
6 hours.
hmm How much younger what age did you get married?
32.
32. So it was 5 years ago.
Hmm.
And you've been in therapy for 7 years?
I was in therapy when I met him.
Uh-huh. Your godfather's right again.
You know what? I love you. I'm taking what you're saying. I'm taking it in. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to be less argumentative because and I'm actually half of what I used to be. I promise you.
There used to be a Whole Food.
I used to be a lot. I'm not that anymore. I promise
Okay,
you I'm
so have
not
you
that.
had your ass whooped?
Nope.
You need it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because women like you think you're tough. And you think you can handle anything. And that's the problem. So many ways you think you're tough. One day you're going to run up on somebody who's going to give you everything you're looking for.
Well, I don't run up on people. I
Well,
go to work
you're going
and
to
I come home
interact with
and mind
somebody.
my
Ma'am, what
business.
I'm saying is ultimately a feminine woman drives the hell away.
Mhm.
And if you're married to a man who was a cheater and he said, I don't know who this woman is, she's my ex-girlfriend, you could have handled that and got all that straightened out and then done whatever you got to do. But your safety, but you ended up rolling your window down, inviting a confrontation. Know you're loud, know you're combative, know you have a temper with your husband in the car with a woman you don't know. You've been you longer than I've known you, and I could tell that was going to end up in a confrontation. And you ended up going to jail. Okay? Now, I'm saying all that to say that was 5 years ago, right?
Mhm.
You still got that fight in you today.
I I I promise you, I think more. If this was to happen to me now, I would
Uh-huh.
walk away and be like, keep him.
All right, cool. Okay.
So
You will walk away.
I'm better.
So ultimately, men want women who are feminine, beautiful, inspirational, cooperative, submissive. Because men want peace. 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 And one thing that's gotten told to a lot of women is, dysfunction, chaos, passion. That may be great for sex, but nobody wants to live like that. I would say that if the therapist you're working with, you've been for 7 years, you need a new therapist. You should have made more progress. You're already in therapy for 2 years when you got married, and you end up in a confrontation in front of a police station, unless it's not wise,
I
right?
know.
Right.
Correct.
So, are you dating anyone?
That's the issue now. I meet a lot of guys. I work
I
out a
see you
lot
guys in the
every single
comment
day.
section. You meet a lot of guys, but what?
I can't keep them. I don't know.
They what?
I
How
can't
many
keep them
dates?
here.
How many dates do you end up going on before it kind of ends up?
Well, the only one that's been sticking around is this high value guy that I'm talking to. He just filed for
Uh
retirement, 51.
huh.
But he's been divorced 6 years. He's not sure.
But
And the guy that I really,
but what are
really
you?
like,
But are you dating with intention?
I am dating. I tell them I'm looking for a husband. I don't want to.
But are you a wife?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was married already.
Yeah. No, you were married. That doesn't make you a wife. You
So
need to
what
book
makes
a
me a wife?
you need to book a whole session
You
because
know what? I was gonna, but you charging $1,000 an hour. I can't afford that. I live in Boston. Okay.
it ain't my
My
fault you
mortgage is
broke.
like four
Well
grand.
first of all, I charge what I'm worth because I guarantee
I
you.
agree.
Hold
I
on,
agree.
because I guarantee you in this one free call you've gotten, it's better than that 7 years worth of money you done paid this person that led you into a fight. So you get what you pay for.
Okay.
Like anything else, you can find the money if it's valuable enough to you. Because I don't need your $1,000. I'm just
I'll go
telling you,
ahead
I
and
don't
give
have
it.
time. I don't have time to go into it. But if you're not dating with intention, the outcomes you want, are you in the position to accept them? Because at the end of the day, you can attract men, but you can't keep them. And if that ain't worth an hour, enjoy your Boston baked beans.
I'm gonna have to book you. I'm gonna have to book you.
No, you
Just
don't have
remember,
to. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
no, but I've been
I'm
like
not.
I said, I've been listening to you.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking
But the
about
thing is,
getting
you hold on. You can listening, but that has nothing to do with the interactions. I got to get on to some other folks. See, guys,
thank you.
what modern women have been told is this combative stuff is going to be good for them, and some of these women think this it makes you sexy and makes you desirable, and all it makes dudes do is decide to run away from you. Don't nobody want to be around all that.
And that is the truth. You see, I could already tell off rip, this woman coming into the show completely overbearing, completely masculine. This would just be a headache in a relationship. And as you can see, you have to also peel the layers back and understand it's a reason why that man was moving that way. We have to stop thinking that people just wake up, decide that they're going to behave differently today. That's not how humans are programmed, are made. There has to be this thing in the back of his head in which he's waking up every day and he's saying, I can't deal with this anymore. And that is the consistent nagging, being masculine, and being overbearing. And that's exactly what she is. Since the first second she stepped in here, she wants to dictate what happens. She wants to raise her voice. She wants to overtalk. She says she's listening, but in all reality, she's not. And as you can see, the first interaction that she had with the mistress at that point in time, she ended up going to jail for it. So again, and then now she's also running into other men. They haven't married her. And she's just confused as to why she's not married. It's because of you. You dictate the outcomes that you get. And I tell people this a lot. Sometimes you have to at least be selfish enough to do things and help other people so you can get the outcomes that you want. But people are so blinded, they won't even be selfish for themselves. That's how strange it is now. People won't even be selfish for themselves. If you put out the right things, or even, it doesn't even have to necessarily be who you are. If you put out the right things in the universe or with people in relationships that will do good for them, you in turn will get what you want. But people aren't even willing to do that. It's insane now. But everyone, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.